Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and good afternoon. Welcome to your program Afternoon Cruise, and the focus of the program is what is happening in and around your community. And yesterday, speaking about the Cape Diamond Museum opening its doors for the very first time, we have Michelle Meyer to talk about that. Michelle, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for being on air, informing our listeners of the Voice of the Cape, what is happening. The Cape Diamond Museum, how did this all come about? What was the brainchild behind it, and knowing that, the diamond industry has been in South Africa for over 144 years?
In Szymanski, a diamond museum, but with a new revamp and the clock tower going through a whole new revamping, we decided to make a standalone diamond museum, just because South Africa has always been in the forefront, in the center of the diamond industry and the diamond trade, and we just felt that it would also be an added attraction to Cape Town, just becoming a must-see attraction, and for the tourists and for clients, just learning more about diamonds and the history behind it.
Michelle, what can one expect when visiting the museum, and when will you open the doors for the very first time, or is it opened already?
The doors are open. It opened 2 weeks ago. Mariette de Toy-Humboldt, the CEO of Cape Town Tourism, she opened it with a nice ribbon cutting event, and it's open to the public. It is spectacular. Every time my dress is taken away, it's beautiful. It's definitely a must see on everyone's list of things to do in Cape Town.
Does that mean that there's an whole overview of how diamond mining all started out in South Africa, and also how diamonds are being produced after being mined?
Yes, it's basically we start with a timeline, so it takes the visitors from the origin of diamonds, when it was first formed 3 billion years ago, right through to when the first diamond was given as an engagement ring, to the discovery of diamonds in South Africa in 1867. We also we pay homage to the important role players in the South African diamond history. And then also you can see replicas of life-size diamonds, like the Hope, the Cullinan, and also Szymanski's own diamond, the My Girl diamond.
Okay, so would there be guided tours in the museum as well?
Yes, we do personally guided tours. So it can be one person, 2 people, it can be groups of 10, and each one gets the person guided tour and have a wonderful experience at the museum. We've got there's a little hidden gem there that I'm sure everyone will love, and we have an opportunity where they can dress up as miners and have their photo taken, and it's very interactive. There's a beautiful DVD showing the 4 C's, explaining everything in a lovely way that is entertaining.
Do you foresee the museum also biggest tourist attractions, and also being one of the most newest ones to Cape Town, and that is why you chose the Vienna waterfront?
Yes, definitely. We hope that it'll become a must-see on everyone's list of visiting South Africa and Cape Town, and also because it is so conveniently located in the clock tower, which is close to the Robben Island Gateway. It's easily it's located.
Okay. Michelle, you know what? We always speak about tourism, the boosting of tourism and doing innovative things. And unfortunately, sometimes, we forget that as citizens of South Africa, we also need to go and check out these tourist attractions, especially museums such as these. How important is it, to know your own country as well, and to know the attractions in and around Cape Town as well?
Oh, I think it's very important, especially when living in Cape Town and you're surrounded by so many tourists, and it's such a quality that everyone should be an ambassador for their town, and even locals should really go and have a look at this museum, because it really is in a fantastic setting, and it's world class, and it just tells the story of South Africa. I mean, what would South Africa be without the diamonds?
Michelle, is this the only diamond museum that is in Cape Town, or do we have another museum in South Africa? Now we're referring to are there museums in Kimberley as well?
There is the Town Museum Kimberley, but this is the only of its kind in Cape Town.
Okay, and so it's a must-see, isn't it? And
It's a must-see.
And is there an entry fee?
No, there's no entry fee.
It's absolutely free.
Not for the month of December, and probably for January as well. It's an opening special. We just want people to come and experience the museum